Hello everyone, how you doing? My name is Diane and this is Madame Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a pick a card reading for Thursday the 19th of January, but you know, timeless reading, blah blah blah. So pile number 1 is the blue apatite, pile number 2 is the red jasper, and pile number 3 is the pyrite, which incidentally is really good for like abundance. Right? Because it looks like gold. It's all shiny like gold. And also confidence, good for the solar plexus chakra. So I will just give you a second to choose your pile, and obviously if you want more time then you can you know, pause the video. Okay, so I'll just move that one there. I'll remove this one here. And pile number 1, the blue apatite. Excuse me. So you have the 10 of Pentacles. That's a good start. That's always a good start. You have the King of Swords. Excuse me. You have the Page of Cups. You have the King of Wands. And you have occupation. So I actually, I feel like this is something to do with your work, pile number 1. This is something, I'm so sorry about my throat. This is something that's going to make you a lot of money. Okay, there's some kind of new career path or like new job offer that's going to come in. Like literally the King of Swords talks about fate. Like it talks about a fated, like something, you know, that's like destiny, something that's fate. And the Page of Cups in terms of, you know, your work or like some kind of occupation, or I feel like even a hobby, it could be like the Page of Cups talks about your true path, like being on your true path, like your destiny. I don't know if this is something that you're resisting a little bit, because I don't know why Spirit has come in to kind of, maybe they're just giving you a heads up about this. It could be something that you're manifesting with the blue apatite. See with the King of Wands here, this could be something to do with speaking, like motivational speaking, leading a group, something like that where you are a leader, and it could definitely be speaking. It could also be with the King of Swords. It can be like the police, it can be something to do with the law, like the judicial system, it can be the army, something that's very mentally based as well, like engineering or something like this. But I feel like they're trying to give you a nudge towards this because it's going to make you a lot of money. And it's something that you're like supposed to be doing, it's your destiny, pile number 1. So that is your message. That is your message, pile number 1. I hope you found it useful. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Pile number 2, you was the red jasper. Oh, you have the devil, okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have Thief. Interesting. So you're going to get some kind of offer that's going to be very tempting. Could be from a Capricorn, but you're going to get some kind of offer that's going to be very, very tempting to you. That's clearly not. That should be like that. Sorry. There. Oh, it's still not straight. There we go. That's straight. There we go. Yeah, this could be someone that's taken something from you in the past. You know, someone that, I mean, they could have literally taken money from you, but they could have taken something else from you, like they took your time, or they took your youth, or they took, like, your energy, or they just, you know, they just took from you. Like, it could be like a codependent relationship where you were the giver and they were the taker. And you know, with the red jasper, like that's like a warrior, they call it the warrior stone. So this could have been someone that you kind of cut out of your life that's coming back around. And it might be very tempting. Okay, so I think Spirit is just saying like, be strong. Okay. interesting because we just come out of Mercury retrograde as well. Like, I think there's only the shadow period left, if I'm right. So pile number 2, that was your message. I hope you found it useful. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. And pile number 3, you had the Pyrite. So you guys had the Queen of Swords, the Star, the Seven of Swords, you have the Moon, and you also have Community. I'm kind of getting a couple of messages here. The first one is, I feel like those of you that chose this pile, like you may have had your heart broken in the past and you kind of almost been like hiding yourself away from people. I think you've been, you know, because the Queen of Swords like literally talks about that. It's like someone that kind of has their guard up. It's like you kind of only half let people in, right? But with the Star, I think you've been like, you're coming out of that. You're coming out of a healing period. Like with the Seven of Swords, you've learned the lesson that you needed to learn. Because you may have been keeping people away, like until you learn good boundaries or something, or until you were finished dealing with this healing period. And I'm not just talking about love, I'm talking about people in general, like friends as well. Because I think with the Moon, like you had some kind of subconscious fears and anxieties that you had to work through. And now I feel like it's time for you to go back out in the community. Like it's time for you to stop being a hermit. Like Spirit is saying that now, like if you're feeling really, really bored, you know, they're saying that like that time is coming to an end, and I think you're probably going to start, you might even meet a new friend, you know, or you might like, you know, new friends, or you might like join a new club that you really like. A club. It's like talking about the Scouts or something, but you know, like a hobby, like an evening class, like yoga or something, you know, where you find like a bit of a community, or the pub. That's a pub. I also feel here like some of you are, I feel like you're about to get abundance from, I don't know if you have a platform, or it's something about kind of being a star within the community, like within some kind of community, like having some kind of position where you get like a lot of attention. You know, the Queen of Swords, she can be like a public speaker, she can be a teacher. So you could be some kind of teacher, like she can be a writer, she can be, you know, you could be making movies and getting like famous for that and making money from it, or just getting a lot of attention and making money. You can Google like occupations for the Queen of Swords, but basically what she does is she kind of takes information from the ether and gives it to people in some way. So like YouTube, writing, public speaking, teacher, counselor, something like this. Excuse me. Oh, my throat is going. Okay. So it's something to do with speaking that you're supposed to be doing. However, the reason I feel like you shied away from this before is because, see, with the Moon and the Seven of Swords, you have some kind of fear about public speaking or being seen that you had to work through. Now that could be from a past life or anything, but I'm kind of picking up for some of you, and that's really random because it's such a, you know, it's a big group of people, but you may have had some kind of persecution in a past life or something, and that can be anything. You know, like maybe you know, told your feudal lord, maybe you complained about like the extra taxes on cabbages or something, and like you got the, you know, you got the noose for it or something. There could be something like that from a past life that's clearing, but I also feel it's from this life. I feel like this is something you had to work through in this life, because now you're ready to step into some kind of, I don't want to say stardom, like that's excessive, but it's like when you're going to get a lot of attention like within a community for speaking or writing or making videos or teaching or something, and it's going to make you money. Okay, so that is your message, pile number 3. I hope you found it useful. Thank you so much for watching, and as always I wish you many blessings, love and light.